So we were able to make it to Rob's. We're here at Rob's place, and this is what we're taking home.
And they're like, wow, I can like, this is,
I feel bad.
I can live in here.
What is this, a 110? Or no, this is a 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. We have our first fish. So in this bucket, we have our little blood parrot friend. She's hiding out right there. But we are on the way to bring it to its new home. We are down a few more fish from this tank. Got another gentleman coming. I've been talking with him. He just lost a bunch of fish due to ick. So maybe hook him up with a few new fish for him and find him a good home at the same time. We're on the way to Rob's place to give him this blood parrot, and actually he has a few goodies for us. And just want to let you guys know, it is the dead of summer here, 92 degrees. And listening to some Aquarius podcast, definitely recommend it. If you haven't checked it out, check out Randy and the Aquarius podcast. He's got a YouTube, and you can find him on iTunes and, I don't know, wherever you find podcasts. All right, so we were able to make it to Rob's to drop off the blood parrot, and we're actually going to pick up some boulders here. He had got some big rocks, so we can use them now for the 125. The blood parrot, as you can see, he has a few in here. The one we gave him is the lighter colored one coming to the middle of the screen right now, swimming to the right. And as you can see, a little black in the fins, a little stressed out, but already doing fine, already acclimated. We're here at Rob's place, and this is what we're taking home. No, not this big plant right here, but these huge boulders. Rob was nice enough to hook us up with some of these boulders for the 125. And actually, while we were here, Rob realized that this stand that he just picked up, and this is a beast of a stand, but this stand is actually a perfect fit for the 220 aquarium. And Rob, he's right here, is an awesome guy. So Rob is willing to hook us up with this 220 gallon stand for the 220 gallon tank. So Rob, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope the blood parrot you enjoy. Obviously, this is not an equal trade at this point, but
Hey, check out how big this thing is. And they're like, wow, I can like, this is,
I feel
I
bad.
can live in here. In fact, it's got more room than the rest of my garage right now.
I feel bad. Rob was planning on camping out in this thing this
Somebody
evening.
put these LED lights in here too. That's kind of cool. I guess you can leave them just so you can see what your sump stuff or whatever it is you're gonna put underneath for filtration. But if not, you can take it off, I guess. You could just
No, definitely. Probably hook it up.
Cool.
Probably hook it up, man. That's awesome. But thank you again. Don't get stuck in there, man. Don't get stuck. But I appreciate it, Rob. Thank you so much. This is huge. I'm going to put the tank on this stand in order to do a water test. And Rob's garage looks just like mine now. There's the huge 110, Rob. What is this, a 110? Or no, this is a
125?
125, long 125, some 55s, as you can see. You know, this half of the garage is just stacked with aquariums. He's even getting into some of these little, which are these fluval? What are these?
They're the fluval, yeah, six gallon fluval edges.
Okay.
Is what they call them.
Nice.
Yeah, and they got, you know, it's got that clean look because everything's kind of internalized. It's kind of funky.
Nice
You pop out the light like this, I think. Something. I haven't even played with it yet.
We'll figure it out. Those are neat, though. Those are nice.
I'm honored, man.
This is what I do.
I didn't know about all the high-tech stuff.
Oh, yeah, this is
behind the scenes.
You know, the $1,000 piece of
Yeah.
stabilizer, and all the lighting we had installed, and all the extra stuff you get to see.
So how are we doing it?
So we're gonna get it towards the middle eventually and turn it. But like she was saying, we have to lift up this edge to bring these things over and set them into here.
Oh, because there's a thing sticking out, right?
So that's it. But let's just worry about this. Let's just worry about up. The hardest part is going to be up and over. It shouldn't be that hard.
My height better to be on this side, or can you stronger to be on this side?
I don't know. That's a good question.
What makes you think I'm strong?
I don't know. I think your height is better. Maybe because it's a leverage. It's a leverage thing, right? Well.
Okay, don't trip here.
And trip is inside that, Ryan.
All right. So, yeah.
It's not been waiting for this moment.
1, 2, 3. Oh, far. I got it. It's good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're up. Come over. We're good.
Right.
Up. We're good. Okay, we can rest. Stop. We're good. Whew. Did you hear me fart when we went to go lift it up?
Was that what that was? No, we broke something. go.
All right, easy mode. Easy mode.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hold on, I
I,
think.
I,
Look off. You good?
okay.
You good?
You're good?
You're good.
Are you good?
Nice
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Way to go.
What's the definition
So do I.
of insanity?
So do I. Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
What's
We're
the
insane.
definition of insanity?
We're fish keepers. That makes us
I
sane.
learned that
I
from
don't
my
think
college
so.
basketball coach.
Hey, look at our garage. You think
Hello.
a sane person
Yeah.
would have 700 gallons of water in their
Of course
garage?
not. Of course not. It's by definition.
That ship sailed a long
We
time
are
ago.
freaking, yeah. We're Nutso Boingo
Well, at
certified.
least you both are aware of that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That ship is sailed.
Recognition is like the first
I open up
step
my
to
garage doors and
recovery.
everybody goes,
Huh? Someone commented the other day on the YouTube channel, they commented like, oh, so you're that neighbor who can't park his car in his garage and is open. I'm like, yep, guilty as
that would
charged.
be me.
Guilty
Yep.
as charged.
Windows are pretty standard. I don't
Yeah.
think they want to.
So like, from there to there is 4 feet.
Oh.
So, if this thing doesn't leak, oh
That's
my
a
gosh.
miracle.
If this thing does not
That
leak,
would be
because
miraculous.
clearly in the back of my mind, I'm pretty much like 99% this thing leaks. Like I'm thinking, I'm thinking it's gotta leak. It's
I
gotta
think
leak.
it won't.
Horse page space and whatever, but so far so good. Filling up the 220. As you can see, it's halfway full. No leaks yet. Obviously, the worst leaks would be at the bottom. Rob's still hanging out here. Big thanks to him for the stand, number one, and also for helping us lift this guy up. But this is, not gonna lie, guys, I was hoping it wouldn't leak, and we are not out of the clear by any means yet. But if this doesn't leak, someone is watching over us, and we are lucky indeed. All right, guys, here we are. It is inches away from being filled up still. Not a leak in sight. I'm going to probably wait a few days at least, maybe a week or two, just to be completely confident that there is no leaks whatsoever. Rob's still here hanging out, trying to get off camera, but he's still hanging out with us, watching this thing fill up. And yeah, we are seconds away from it going the overflow, it going over the overflow. And I actually was scared that this might leak. If the tank didn't leak, that the overflow box would leak. But it looks like the tank's not leaking and the overflow box is leaking. Is it dry in there? Oh, we have our first fish. I don't know if we can keep him in there. Is it dry in there still? It's still dry. This guy. Oh, wait, yeah, exactly. I don't know if we can keep that one. We might need a bigger tank. Well, Rob, if you ever want, you have an open place to stay in my house. You can always chill back there.
Yeah.
I'll move the sump out, and you can spend the night. You know, no questions asked. my
I think
friend.
I fit there too, with the sump.
Tomorrow.
All right, it's early the next morning, and first thing I did when I woke up is check on the fish tank, obviously, and we're still good. We are still good. So one night down, and fish tank still holding water. This is unbelievable.